Chefs like eating the food they make, Elon Musk likes driving a Tesla, and we're pretty sure Rihanna wears Fenty, so you'd expect that most actors would watch the movies they star in. Surprise! That is not the case, so that's why we're going to come at you with 10 celebrities who don't watch their own movies right here, right now, on Listed. Coming up first is a celebrity who is relatively well known for not watching their own work, Johnny Depp. Now why, you ask? In an interview with The Independent, the creator of the iconic Captain Jack Sparrow said, quote, "I made a choice a long time ago that I was better off not watching my films, which is a drag because you miss out on a lot of your friends' incredible work. But I feel like it would just harm me. I would rather stay as ignorant as possible about the result of anything, because once you're done playing that character, it's really not your business anymore." He did acknowledge, though, that someone once put together a reel of all of the different characters he's done, and he said he was shocked he got away with it. Next up is Helena Bonham Carter, who is well known for her portrayal of Bellatrix Lestrange in the Harry Potter franchise. She's also on the I don't watch myself train. In an interview with Architectural Digest, of all places, she offhandedly commented, "I never watch anything that I'm in, you know." What? Does that mean that she has not seen the last 4 Harry Potter films? Or Fight Club? What? In an interview with Sci-Fi Wire about his heavily criticized performance as the Joker in Suicide Squad, Jared Leto acknowledged that he never watched the movie, and that he hadn't watched his Oscar-winning performance in Dallas Buyers Club either. The reason? "I think with watching your own films," he said, "it can be too self-conscious of a process. You either like what you did and you're prone to repeat it, or you didn't like it and it can make you self-conscious. I'm not sure how much win there is for me, but I read the script, so I know what's gonna happen." He did say that he made an exception, however, for his 2000 film Requiem for a Dream, for which he lived on the streets for weeks and lost 25 pounds. Julianne Moore told Britain's Daily Express that, quote, "I haven't seen any of my own movies. I can't sit there for a premiere or anything. I like being in the movie more than I like watching one. That's my big thrill rather than seeing the finished product." Andrew Garfield is another actor who tries to avoid watching his own films, but even Spider-Man can't resist everything, as he admitted in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter that, quote, "They made me watch The Social Network." Angelina Jolie is another celeb who sometimes doesn't watch her own work. In an interview with Good Morning America back in 2009, she said, quote, "Most films I've seen once, but there's a film or two that I haven't seen. I like the process of doing them more than watching them. I don't really like to watch movies. I love to watch Brad's movies." That was the day. I do wonder which ones she hasn't seen, though. What do you think? Jesse Eisenberg is another celebrity who said that he hates watching his own movies. He explained why to Business Insider, saying, quote, "When you go away for the weekend with your family and you get all of the pictures back, you've taken 100 pictures and you only like 2 of the pictures and you send those ones to all of your friends, but the rest you're totally mortified by how you look. The side of your face, the Speedo you decided to wear, that's the experience for me. 2% of a project I feel so comfortable with and proud of, and the rest of it I feel very self-critical of. I'm doing this willingly, of course, but if you can project that kind of feeling about those 98 pictures of yourself onto a massive scale of a movie that a lot of people are not just going to see but scrutinize, you can understand." Whew, yes we do. I mean, I watch every single one of my listeds though, so... Anyway, Nicole Kidman is another actor who generally doesn't watch her own work. In an interview with the Sydney Morning Herald, she revealed that she squirmed through the premiere of Australia because watching her performance made her so uncomfortable. She said, quote, "I don't usually see my films, but because of Baz, I had to see it. I saw Moulin Rouge. I've really only seen that and this in my whole career. It gets worse as I get older." But has she seen Big Little Lies? It makes me sad to think she hasn't, because the show is just so damn good. Watch it, Nicole. Unlike the rest of the world, Javier Bardem doesn't like to salivate while watching his own performances. In fact, he feels quite the opposite. In an interview with GQ magazine, the Spaniard said, quote, "The fact that I like to make characters doesn't mean that I like to watch my characters being made, my performance. I can't even watch that nose, that voice, those ridiculous eyes. I can't handle that." Well, that's a surprise, because boy, can I handle that nose, that voice, and those eyes. Joaquin Phoenix is definitely more out there as far as celebs go, so it makes sense that he'd go against the grain. He's fully in line with this list, however, as he also doesn't watch his own films. He's been convinced twice to do so, though, saying in an interview, quote, that "Paul Thomas Anderson, the director, got me to watch The Master and I saw her. Those are the only 2 I've seen. Well, there you have it. That's our list of 10 celebs who don't, or at least try not to watch their own movies. Did anyone especially surprise you? And who also doesn't watch their movies that we didn't include? Let us know all of your thoughts in the comments below, or you can let me know directly on Insta or Twitter at RainviewSprinkles. And when you're done with that, click over here to check out our list of celebrities who have done crazy things for movie roles. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Clevver. I'm Zoe Lillian, and I'll see you next time.